So today is the day we have been waiting for. We finally have the Large Helldivers 2 patch, and it came with the Castellan's Creed, the Warhammer crossover bond, war bond. We've been super excited for this. Look at that beautiful hotshot marksman rifle. We're gonna play with that. So we are going to unlock things now. I don't know what the armor does. Let's see the legendary body armor. It's light armor, true grit, increased reload speed of support weapons, which is very, very excellent. We have wanted that. We got some cool goggles. We've leveled up enough that we can get the Melta Mine. Yes, please. Chaotically fun guy. Good morning. Good morning. Ooh, the demo trooper gives us heavy armor though. We do like heavy armor, but we gotta try out the bolt pistol. We'll unlock some more stuff here soon. So. Lastly, we need to save up enough 110 for the Melta gun. Really want to play that. You're going fishing today. That is excellent. I never got into fishing. I never had the patience to go fishing. I've always struggled with that. So I'm glad you have the patience to do that. I cannot master fishing. Void Piercer. All right. Must hold Riga Bay. Complete an operation against the Terminids and defend Riga Bay from the Illuminate. All right, so there's new units, new things. We're gonna try this out. So let's evacuate the citizens, and let's put on our brand new Warhammer armor, our new Warhammer guns, and see how well this goes. I have no idea what to expect out of this, but we're gonna give it a try. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, well, let's land there. All right, so it is a light armor. It's not siege ready. I thought it was a light armor. Is it? Why do I not see it? Is it a medium? Maybe it's a medium armor. Maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe that's the problem. Sapphire, sharpshooter. Where is my new armor? There are too many armors apparently. There we go. True grit. Put that on. Wow, we have too many pieces of armor and helmet. There we go. We got the sharpshooter armor. Put on a green cape to go with that. Cresting honor. There we go. Okay, so we got a marksman rifle. It is the... Diligence counter sniper? No. Why are they making everything so hidden? Why is it so hard to find all the stuff? Holy cow. It is the hot shot. Yeah, it's a marksman. Do I need to go buy it from the actual thing over here really quick? Took me a minute to find the armor. Okay, don't have that yet. So we do need to buy that there. So maybe it's classified as a different... Maybe it's classified because it's a Warhammer gun. Maybe it's classified like as explosive, and maybe that's why it's not showing up. Let's see. Maybe it's down under special... It's not explosive. It's not showing up as a special. There we go. Okay, so it's an energy based. That is why. So energy based. Let's grab our bolt pistol. And we're going to grab the special Melta Mine anti-tank. Very good. Okay. So these weapons have better reload and ergonomics, which means we're going to grab the machine gun, I think. And then also... Oh, does that symbol mean that my... Okay, I think that symbol means that the armor impacts it? Or is that it's holding a backpack, maybe? I don't know. Jonathan's here. Good morning, Jonathan. Good to see you. We don't want the wasp. How's it going? You know, it's been a tough few days. So YouTube announced that they are going to be putting in some new changes, and a big part of those new changes seems to be that I will be demonetized going forward, which is kind of a huge bummer, and it's making me question if maybe that is a sign of a good time for me to take a step away. It has been, I've been doing this for 4 years now. I've been streaming for 4 years. And, you know, I've never been very good at YouTube or anything like that, so I've never done this for the money, but it also has been like the last 6 or 7 videos that I've launched have been to maybe 10 or 20 views. So at a certain point, it's like, okay, so if no one's watching, is there a point to continuing? If it's not going to make any money, no one's looking at it, you know, it's just one of those things where it's making me rethink some things. So I'm just kind of thinking about all the changes and all that, and we'll kind of see where we end up. But it's been... I definitely don't like those changes. I understand why they're making them, because everyone's making AI slop channels that are abusing the ads and the money and all of that. But we'll see. Okay, we got our machine gun. We have our new... So this is our new energy-based rifle that we got. Let's see how this does. The new Helldiver stuff is very exciting. I already went to the... If you didn't see, they launched a website where you can pre-order some stuff. I have pre-ordered the teddy bear. It was very adorable. So we have a pre-ordered teddy bear and a medal pre-ordered. Okay, the sniper rifle definitely does a little bit of damage. Not sure that it's totally effective on this front, but also, like... We'll see. We're still testing out all this stuff. I can't wait to try out the Melta Mine. I really want to get the Melta Gun, but the Melta Gun is still a little ways away for that. The armor looks okay. Definitely like the armor. I do still wish we got like a Space Marine suit or a Dreadnought or something. You know, I definitely feel like they could have done a lot more with this war bond than what we got, but I'm trying to appreciate what we did get. All right, let's try. Okay, that headshot just blew that guy away. So, marksman rifle definitely does some damage. That is some damage. Okay, we like that. We like that. Alright, let's throw the Melta Mine there and see what happens when that guy runs over it. Okay, that was a pretty big boom. That boom went good. Join your squad afterwards? Yeah, for sure. I might be able to... No one's joined this match yet. I might be able to have you join now. Once we're out of a fight, I can check and see. Ooh, another big boom. I know I appear offline a lot, so it might be that you can't physically see me because I might be appearing offline. Okay, let's get rid of you guys. Throw you down there. I'm not sure if I can fire this bolt pistol up close or not. I'm I'm not sure how much kickback it's going to have. Let's do that. Oh, that was a bad spot for you to spawn in. Okay, yep, we just got filled up. So after this match, I'll definitely invite you in. Okay. Time for a reload. Definitely feel like having a jetpack or something would increase my survivability here. Okay, we're going to test out the bolt pistol now. Bolt pistol slaps. Excuse me. Bolt pistol definitely slaps. Do you see that guy just get blasted out of the air? We might have found our new sidearm. The bolt pistol definitely does not play around. We love us some bolt pistol. Holy cow. New favorite pistol? Like, forget our primaries. Let me dual wield bolt pistols. Holy cow.
I got the terminal.
Oh, that is not what I wanted to do with that. Let's try this out. I don't know where my mine just went, so hopefully that is in a good safe spot. Okay. Melt-a-mine, amazing. Bolt pistol, amazing. The sniper rifle, not bad. Not bad on the sniper rifle. It definitely does some good damage. I'm a fan of all of it so far. It might be more effective against the robots. I think this stratagem honestly might kick the robots' butts a little bit more, but okay, I love that. It's got a little kick to it, you know, a little spice to it, but nothing wrong with that, right? All right, walk right into that melt-a-mine. Oh no, don't run into my melt-a-mine, dude. You're gonna get melted yourself. Ooh. Okay, this light armor though, or this medium armor, we are taking some hits in. This medium armor does not provide us the protection I am used to. I typically... Oh boy. I'm used to a little bit more protection than this. Alright, hopefully nothing sneaks up behind me. Finally, there's a mine that's effective. Those melt-a-mines. Delicious. Alright, what are we doing here? We've got a couple objectives, couple side objectives. Alright, Pink, let's move. I guess I should have grabbed one more thing of stems, but we can probably find some stems on the ground over here. I wonder if the extra reload works on things like the, what do you call it? The, The electric gun, it doesn't have a reload technically, but it's got like a downside in between, like when you fire. I wonder if it technically works for that or not. Oh, we're stuck. Oh, we're stuck. Okay. Let's see if we can maneuver around all of these. Come on, come close to the Meltamine. Oh, there's another one. We're okay. Acid rain, that is not helpful right now. Beautiful. Oh, we lost someone. Okay.
Calling in reinforcements.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Alright, the marksman rifle isn't my favorite. It works. But not my favorite weapon to have.
Requesting sentry.
Okay. These new guys are so fast. I haven't run into what are the new guys? I haven't run into them yet, I don't think. I've started on this cultist planet, but I've heard there's some new units. I haven't seen them yet. What are the new units? Alright, we definitely need that resupply. We are desperate for a resupply. Let's grab Commando. Boom! Bolt pistol. Okay, I think we've cleared out most of the guys here, so let's find, where do we let these guys out of their hidey holes? Here we go. They're crawling and super fast. Oh, that sounds like a horror movie. Got some 28 days later zombies aggressively running at you sort of thing. That kind of sounds awesome. We will take a horror-based approach to this. Did you pre-order the teddy bear though? They the teddy bear from the cinematic they gave us. You can now, they have a special merch store. You have to reach a certain level to pre-order it. Have you done that yet? Because the teddy bear is super adorable. Oh. Hello there. Yes, pre-order the teddy bear. Private Snuggles is an absolute must for all true Helldivers.
Calling down a sentry.
Oh, I think we can help. The commando might be able to help with that guy, but I don't know how much help the commando is going to be on that dude. Alright, Meltamine down. Okay, Stingray's flying away. We'll give it a little bit longer. I don't think that's how you're meant to use sniper rifles, but you know. If it works, it works. as I get shot by my allies.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
I really want to see these new guys. I'm waiting to be surprised by a new enemy. Where are my new enemies? Come on, Arrowhead, give me the new horrors.
Ready to liberate.
Let's see. My ally shot me in the back of the skull in classic Helldivers fashion. You know, it's not Helldivers if people aren't shooting you in the back. Bolt pistol just absolutely melted that guy. That guy just threw a sentry right on top of my mine. That's not going to end well. There's also big guys called Crushers. Ooh. That sounds horrible. Okay, that did some. The commando at least did some damage to that guy. I don't think it knocked him out of the air, but it at least maybe spooked him a little bit. I don't know. I don't know if that works, but we're trying. I guess we got another commando. We can summon that. Try and hunt them down with that. Nice. Okay, we need 3 more guys to make it out alive, and then we're done. So, that's you 3. You better run. You have been selected for safety. Please don't resist. You can hug the blue, can you? I have not seen that yet. Alright, Melt-A-Mine. Do not disappoint. Melt-A-Mine did not disappoint. Mission done. Napalm in. I'll have to try. Next time we see one of those guys, we'll give it a try. Alright, mission complete. We did everything. We kind of cleared that pretty easy. Only fatality was an accidental back shooting. That's not too bad. So, oh, as we get melted. Get out here. I love this bolt pistol, though. This bolt pistol feels so good. If nothing else, I would say this war bond is worth it for the bolt pistol. It is the most fun sidearm so far. It pops them so good. Come a little bit close. Oh, step back. There's a mine. There's a mine. And that Melt-A-Mine just absolutely melts. I wonder if I can get a bolt gun replica pistol for airsofting, so I can run around the field with one of these. Like, look at it. It's actually, it thrashed like one clip to blow up that abomination. Those guys have pretty deep health pools. That's pretty impressive. That is a decent amount of damage it's pumping out. And it has 4 clips, like, no notes. It's darn near perfect. Let's fortify our base a little bit. I also like that the Melt-A-Mines seem to only blow up on heavies, so you can actually use them to like defend areas and keep big guys out.
Allied destroyer joining squad. Deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
Excuse me.
T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Boop. Oh, hello there, grenade launcher. Well, we'll take a grenade launcher.
Calling down a support weapon. I'm out.
More acid rain.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Too bad.
Okay, I think we're gonna swap away from the sniper rifle for these missions, but we're definitely keeping the Melt-A-Mines and the pistol. Oh, it just got the right kick. It scratches an itch in the brain, right? It just hits so good. Oh. That's the second time that guy mowed me down.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
I guess that is the downside to wearing the Warhammer armor, right? I'm telling the world that I am extra disposable, so I guess I can't complain too much when I get made to be disposable.
10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Sending in an eagle.
The new guy just overran me.
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates.
Reinforcing.
Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated.
Come on, Pelican, get us out of here.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Okay, that is the one downside to the bolt pistol, I guess. The bolt pistol is not that accurate. I guess you could mark that as a downside for it. Alright, my dudes, let's get out of here.
To depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Reinforcement budget depleted. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Also, what level are you? Did you instantly hit level 300? Because I certainly did not hit level 300. I went from 150. They raised the level up to 300. I went from 150 to 165. And granted, I don't play as much as like a lot of the other like streamers and content creators do, but I have a feeling that hitting level 300 is going to be a grind. Like, not a grind, but a grind. Like, that is way out there. That is a super high level. So, something tells me that they learned from the first time they raised level cap and said, okay, these guys play way too much. So, double it each time. So I think it's going to be one of those things where like level 290 is halfway to level 300, right? Where it just requires so much experience. I have a feeling that it's gonna be a little bit.
Welcome back.
All right. Friends, let me... Are you Exterminator?
Squat.
I was lied to. The Discord said that there were more customization options for the body type. We have been lied to. You haven't played with me before? Okay. What is your friend code? Or do you see my friend code? Can you add me? Okay, search 282682. Sent.
Allied destroyer has left squadron. Mission coordinates locked.
Okay. You should get a request here in a second. I've got 49 medals. That is not quite enough for armor. Added. Okay. There you go. Invite added.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
We're doing a blitz mission first, so we're gonna be quick and dirty. We're gonna destroy. Okay, this says there's void snatchers here. Is that the new enemy? Voids or vote snatchers? That's a terrifying name. Why do they hate democracy so much?
Repeat. Helldivers to Hellpods.
Okay, so with this armor, we're supposed to have better support stuff. So let's try a spear and see if that makes a big difference or not. We're gonna also grab the shotgun. Okay, we like that. We're gonna be short range specialists, I think. And we're gonna grab the anti-tank emplacement just in case we have to deal with some of those guys flying dudes. I like how everyone's wearing the same armor. It feels very Helldivers, you know, where everyone was like when you first played the game, everyone was wearing like the starter armor. It feels like that, where everyone's wearing the starter armor again. So off we go to Never Land. Here we go. Time to test out the new ergonomics. Let's see how well it works. I am still sad, though. I will say I've gone many times on record saying that the Death Corps, the Death Cult of Krieg, is my absolute favorite Helldiver or a Warhammer thing. So I understand the Cadians are like the last hope of humanity. They're just humans out there doing human things. So I understand why they chose the Cadians, but I do kind of wish that we would have gotten the Death Cult. Like I super enjoy them, and I would have enjoyed being able to play as them. But I also understand like why they didn't give it to us. So I'm not not super bummed about it, but kind of a little bummed about it. Okay, let's dash and thrash. Let's see what we got here.
Reloading.
Okay, that reload definitely feels faster. I definitely feel like that made a difference. Oh, hey, here comes the SEA. Let's see. Can we hug you guys? Will you hug me? Will you emote with me? Come here, Blueberry. They do hug me. Oh, there's one of the new guys. Okay. New guy. New guy took a spear to the face and is still standing. That's terrifying.
Throwing supply beacon. Liberty save me! Reload!
Okay. We have seen the Crushers. Then the Crushers are are full of pain. Come on. Okay, we're gonna blast that guy out of the sky. All right, anti-tank, do your thing.
Their lives were in our hands.
Ooh, they definitely changed the ergonomics of this weapon, though. That is not firing well. Oh, the Crusher got... Okay, so that's what happens to the Crushers. The Crushers crush you. We have learned. Bubble's here. Good morning, Bubble. Your kid just slept for 13 hours? That is a large amount of sleep. That is a good thing, maybe. Are they sick? Like, is that the start to sickness? Is that why they slept so long?
Their lives were in our hands.
Wow, okay, that's a lot of Crushers. Let's... Oh, there's the crawling dudes now, too. Okay, I see him, I see him. Alright, the Crushers don't play around. Back off. Okay, you can blow their masks off, and that must make them vulnerable. He doesn't seem to be sick. I mean, kids, sometimes kids just need a lot of sleep, right? It's the same thing like sometimes kids will just eat a ton of food, right? Because that's what they need, so... Well, good on him for listening to his body, right? That's... Sometimes you just gotta... Okay, that's not working. These guys are tough.
Calling in reinforcements. Let's reload.
Outpost cleared.
Oh, there's the crawling dudes. Okay, let's run.
Hold on tight. Receiver en route to assist. Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
What is that? What just... A random... Yeah, a tornado. What was the tornado? Is that a new unit? Or is that a weather effect?
Reinforcing.
He doesn't listen to his body. It's the worst thing.
Joining the fray.
What was that tornado? I know I got struck by lightning, but now tornadoes too? Like... It's a weather effect. Interesting.
Calling down a sentry.
Emmy and I have been talking about kids for a little bit now, and somehow my phone listened to me on that and now is sending me a bunch of subreddits for kids. So I've been reading like the toddler subreddit, and some of that stuff in like the parenting subreddit. Like I don't know how you prepare for that. Like how do you, like, one of the things was one parent was struggling with, they said that their toddler didn't like the way it feels to poop, and so they just hold it in until they have to go to the hospital because they are making themselves sick and constipated. And like, how do you parent that? Like, what do you do about that? Or like another parent's like, what do I do when I go out with my kid to the park and there's older, bigger kids who are bullying my kid, but the parents refuse to do anything about it? They're just like, oh, well, kids will be kids or boys will be boys, and it's not that big of a deal. And why are you making a big deal about this? And like, what do you do? You can't go up and kick a toddler, but at the same time, like, you don't want to punish your kid, like, oh, well, other kids are being irresponsible, so you have to stop playing now because other people can't stop being jerks. Like, how do you how do you possibly parent that, you know? Like, so it's definitely making me nervous.
5 minutes remaining. I repeat, 5 minutes remaining.
Can I explode? Okay, I can't explode my own mines. That is good to know.
Calling down a sentry.
I'm stuck. Oh, I'm stuck.
Deploying sentry. See backup en route to your position. Democracy delivered.
Okay, once more, one more.
Objective secured.
It is awesome that you can self-detonate the mines. That is an awesome thing they added. That helps a great deal. I have no problem parenting other people's kids when they're bullying mine. It's the teacher and me. See, you don't have a problem with that, but what if the parent does, right? 'Cause that's what the story was, that this kid was being a bully, so they told the parent, like, hey, can you tell your kid to stop, or can you do something about it? And they were just on their fun. Nothing's here. Good morning, nothing. And they're like, no. So, like, but you know, the second you tell that other kid, like, okay, you're being a jerk, that parents are like, how dare you talk to my kid that way, and turn it into a whole thing, you know? So, like, I guess it boils down to other people suck, right? Like, how do you navigate that? As an adult, you just understand that, yeah, other people suck, that's life. But how do you explain to your kid that, hey, sometimes in life other people suck and it's not right, but they're gonna get their way because I don't want to go to jail for punching somebody today, you know? Like, how do you navigate those lessons that kids need to learn, that sometimes the villains win, sometimes stupidity wins, and there's nothing you can do about that.
Calling in extraction.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
I also heard the cringiest thing. A mother was talking about how her kid can now eat by themselves, which is great, you know, kid learning to feed themselves, but they still won't let them because they don't like the feeling of not being needed. So even though their kid is old enough to feed themselves, they're still force feeding the child because they want to feel useful. It's like that is the beginning of a long series of potential need for therapy if you're not going to let the kid do their own thing. Like, that's setting them up for failure 100%. You talk to your own child, I wouldn't have to. You're free to leave the park and come back when you can manage your child. Yes, I can go full B-word. I mean, that it's necessary though, right? Sometimes that is fully necessary. We not to be the Joker, but we live in a society, right? Like sometimes someone just needs to put the people in their place. Oh, well, there's the tornado again. I guess we'll hide from that tornado for a little bit. These crawlers remind me of Dead Space. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but the crawlers definitely feel a lot like Dead Space units.
Requesting sentry.
That is a lot of dudes.
Reinforcements on the way.
Calling down a sentry.
Oh, these tornadoes are bad. Oh, the tornadoes are bad. And, like, what do you do? I say so many stories of, like, what do you do when your kid just won't eat, right? Like, I've seen so many horror stories about that, too, where there's, like, my kid refuses to eat. I've given them chicken nuggets. They won't eat it. I've given, like, at a certain point, like, how do you can't just, like, shove a chicken nugget down their throat, but, like, you're responsible for it. It's like, I know you don't understand this because you're 3, but you need food to live, and if you don't eat the food, we're going to have to go to the hospital. Like, how do you handle that as a parent when your kid's just like, nah, I don't want to eat anymore. I'm not going to eat. No, that tornado was a very evil tornado. That tornado was a jerk. Toddlers can survive on a sip of water, floor crumbs, and prayers for days. My pediatrician said 1 good meal every 3 days is normal for a toddler. That's... Man, I never thought before I'd say I'm jealous of a toddler, but I'm kind of jealous of that. I would like to only eat 1 good meal every 3 days. The Crushers took a full mag of the heavy machine gun without going down. Yeah, those Crushers definitely have some resistance. So those guys are tough to take down, 100%. They're busy doing everything else but eating. I get it, you know, they're new to the world, right? The world is still new and exciting, so I understand why they're easily distracted. Alright, let's find something that destroys Crushers easily. The spear was not the play. The spear was not the way to go. Seems like the heavy machine gun is not the way to go. I'm thinking maybe... I was gonna say, maybe the flamethrower. Maybe fire is the way to go against these guys. But I also want to try... I had a theory. We're gonna grab the arc thrower. We're gonna try the arc thrower. Arc thrower and a jump pack. Okay, one of those and some gas. All right, we're gonna try this. What do you hate about society? Answer if you want. Oh man, there is so much that I dislike about society. I don't even know where to begin. Let's see. I especially hate that we have reached a part of society where everyone's viewpoint needs to be validated and felt like it's validated, and that if someone comes up to you and says something like, well, I believe that the government was taken over by snake people who live underground, and you say, hey, that's stupid, you're the bad guy, and say, well, he's allowed to believe what he wants, and like, you can't prove that it's wrong, so like maybe you need to open your mind. Like everything needs to be validated and accepted, and we reached a point where people just are afraid to tell other people, like, hey, your point of view is dumb, which has led to so many problems. I hate that children can be viewed as accessories. If you could change one single thing, major or minor, about society, what would it be? Only one thing. That's tough. Like I said, there's a lot of things I'd want to change. If I could only change one thing, if I had the influence and power to change one thing and one thing only, I think for the good of the people, I would straight up 100% ban all over sexualization and pornography. I think one of the best things society has been started moving towards is the fact that Pornhub is banned in places, and I think society would continue to benefit and improve if we just outright made it all banned and illegal and no access. So no more sexy Carl's Jr. commercials, no more Pornhub, no more any of that. I think society would see an instant approval. Improval, not approval. Improve.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
That would be my one instantaneous change. I know it's asking a lot. I know that upsets a lot of people, but I think that is... Alright, our theory has been disproven. The arc is not any better with this weapon, and I'm not sure that it's any good, honestly, here. It is stunning those guys, you know, it is stopping them, but it's not doing much other than stopping them. What I hate is that people choose to be child-free, can't accept children in public. Oh yeah, any person who uses Reddit language, instantly I know that's not a person. Like if someone's like, oh, you had crotch goblins, if they use any of that like Reddit language or like anti-kid language, here's a fact people don't want to acknowledge, but I'm gonna say it. If you don't like children, there is something wrong with you. And I don't mean that as like a mean way of saying it. I'm saying that the whole point of the human species, all animals, all people, all things exist to continue and pass on their genes, right? All people exist to push their genes forward. So I am confident in saying if you have an aversion or hatred towards children, that is something mentally wrong with you. And the solution is not to talk about how much you hate children and try and make child-free spaces and ignore children and avoid them. The solution is to acknowledge that there is something wrong with you and go to therapy and other such places. You should not hate children. That is a mental illness, and I will stand by that. And I know that's a really unpopular thing to say, but again, that is how humans, that is how all creatures are built, is to continue on and procreate. So if you're against it, there is something wrong with you.
Say hello to democracy.
Now, that's not to say that there's not like a time and place. I understand, like, if you're at a movie theater being frustrated that someone's brought a child into a rated R movie and said child is screaming because they weren't ready to watch Chucky or they weren't ready to watch Jason slash someone. That I can understand the frustration with that. 100% totally get that, but same thing with like child-free weddings. I understand why people don't want children at weddings. I understand why they want their wedding to be their special day and not be interrupted with kids, because kids can be messy. I 100% get that, but oh, okay, so the mines have 0 activation. We've learned something. The mines instantly activated. There is no 1 second of grace period, so that is really good to know. Let's grab. Oh, wait, well, there's our stuff. Let's grab that. Someone grab those codes. We're about ready to be overrun by these horrific crawlers.
Sub-objective nearby.
This trident overloads way faster than I remember. I don't remember this weapon overheating quite so quickly.
Calling down a sentry.
Innocent question. What's your favorite color? Is that an innocent question, or is that a I'm gonna hack your passwords by getting that information? That's one of those questions that you know, like, oh, I forgot my password. It'll ask me what my favorite color is. I love orange. Orange has always been and always will be my absolute favorite color. I love the color orange.
Have a taste of democracy.
I can never get enough orange.
Mission progress logged.
All right, those are open. Oh well, those guys landed in the wrong place. That was a bad spawn. I'm sorry, SEF guys. You got the poor end of the stick right there.
Our citizens depend on you for their safety.
that's exactly what it feels like, Bubble.
Requesting orbital strike.
All right, let's take down the big ship. Ooh. I almost got laser right there. Yes, today is 40k War Bond Day. We are rocking some of the stuff. We have the gear on. The Cadian gear is excellent. The bolt pistol. The bolt pistol is so much fun.
Terminal.
Tactical asset near your position.
Yes. Hop on right away. Get the War Bond. We're still trying to unlock the Melta gun, but the Melta mines are amazing. The bolt pistol, ton of fun.
I'm on it.
The armor does make a difference. Like the spear, we were reloading the spear, like it makes a noticeable difference. So it's not a huge perk for me, but it does work. The armor does do what the armor is meant to do. So we are a big fan of this so far. We are not a fan of the tornado. There is a new weather effect called tornado that summons a tornado, and that is a bad time. That tornado is a bad time. The new enemies, the Crushers are tough. The Crushers have a ton of HP. Like a ridiculous amount of HP. So those guys are tough. The Cremator doesn't do very well. I think they just have way too much HP. I think they're just going to be really tough units to take down. All right, raise
I got the terminal.
the terminal. Those guys right there. So those are the new units right there, Dio. Crushers. Melt him, mine. Melt him. Melt him quickly. We might as well get all the side objectives. We might as well do it all. You do if you blow up their helmets. So they do have they do have a helmet you can blow up, which reveals their head that maybe take more damage. Yeah, big stick guys. They have big sticks, 100%. All right. Oh. All right. We need to aim this stuff. Aim. Aim the gun. And then these little rat dudes run around with little scythes on their arm and stuff. They remind me a lot of Dead Space. I think they're Dead Space monsters. Wow, that guy survived a Meltamine. Okay.
Engaging terminal.
Those guys they have so much health.
Requesting sentry. I got the terminal.
Fire! Fire! Come on, reload faster.
Engaging terminal.
This is tough. These guys swarm, and there's a lot of them, and it takes a lot to. Oh no! Pink has fallen.
I got the terminal.
Come on, last shot. Please be the last shot. We're getting overwhelmed here. All right, we're flying away.
Calling down a support weapon.
Maybe the coyote. Maybe that fire damage would help us here.
Last reload.
Oh, we're in trouble. We're in trouble.
You have accomplished liberty. Extracted your discretion.
Then the righteous will answer him, saying, Lord, when did we see you hungry, feed you, or thirsty, and give you drink? When did we see a stranger and welcome you, or naked and clothe you? When did we see you sick or in prison and visit you? The king will answer them, truly, I say to you, as you did it to the least of my brothers, you did to me. Matthew 25:39-40. One of the all-time greats, one of the all-time great Bible passages that I feel like a lot of Christians just kind of brush over that one. As like so that came up in a conversation I was having with someone the other day. So I was driving, and this guy had a sign, and his sign read that he got a job and he just needed steel-toe boots to be able to start his job, and that he couldn't start work until he got the steel-toe boots, which is that. I mean, that's a very real thing, right? So I pulled over and I said, "Hey, I understand you need some steel-toed boots. Here's $100." He says, "Hey, I want a good pair of steel-toed boots. Can I have $150?" So I gave him $150 for his steel-toed boots. And people are like, "Oh, you got taken advantage of. You got scammed. You just wasted that money." And to my answer is, so what? So what? That's between him and God. If he didn't need that money and he lied to me and took advantage of me, that's not on me. That was a human being who was asking for help. I gave him help. If it turns out that they were not being honest and they were scamming, like that's no skin off my nose, right? Someone asked for help, I gave them help. So I did unfortunately have to end up blocking him, because he then sent me a message for another $100 and then another $40. And I just didn't have that much money, unfortunately, to give out. But there's so many people who are worried about, well, what if they're lying, or what if they're taking advantage? I'm not going to help anyone, because what if they're lying to me? And I think that's such the wrong attitude to have, you know? The wrong attitude is to say, well, people might take advantage of me, so I'm not going to help anyone. The right attitude is, people might take advantage of me, but I'm still going to help.
Stand by for receive quick response team.
What's your favorite fruit? I don't really have a favorite fruit. I dislike most fruit because I'm so anti sugar, and most fruit has a huge amount of sugar, so I just end up outright avoiding it. So I don't really have a favorite fruit, because I'm not a fan of sugar. Natural or not, I understand natural sugar is different than other sugar. I'm just not a fan of sugar. So I eat enough fruit to avoid scurvy, and that's about it. Yummy sugars. Go, go, go! Oh, the thing's gonna blow up! Run! All right, let's destroy these things. Oh well, they did it themselves, I guess. They blew up their own stuff. Easy. Run, run, run. Speaking of sugars, have you seen everyone saying that you need to try putting a stick of butter in a thing of confetti flavored cake frosting? All the people trying to convince you that butter and cake frosting is delicious. I have so many foods I want to try, like pampushka. I don't know pampushka. Well, vegetables. I kind of get your thoughts on fruit. Is an orange? Because I mean, I do. Oranges are orange. So there's a good logic there. Vegetables. Vegetables. I have very much moved. You know, as a young fat kid, I didn't eat my vegetables. I've changed my mind on that. Pretty much every vegetable can be delicious. Rather than listing vegetables I do like, there's only one vegetable I don't like so much, and that is zucchini. Something about everything like in the squash, gourd, zucchini family. Not a huge fan of it. Like I'll eat a cucumber if you pickle it first, but the gourd squash family of vegetables is not my favorite. They just have this weird taste to it. And it's like pumpkin has the same thing. Butternut squash, like all of the squashes and gourds just have this weird taste to it and texture I can't get over. I don't like those. But everything else, give me asparagus, give me Brussels sprouts, give me broccoli, give me cauliflowers. I'll do it. I will eat all of those. In fact, I really like Costco. Costco sells bags of frozen roasted vegetables, and I absolutely love those because it's 45 calories, so you can just grab a whole bowl of that, cook it up in the microwave, and get delicious fire roasted vegetables. Wonderful. 100% a fan of that. Both my legs are broken. Is people putting butter on fruits now? Oh, I have no doubt that people are putting butter on fruits. Is a fly without wings a walk? I think a fly without wings is dead. I'm sure buttered fruit is delicious, though. Like, I'm sure, like, butter is one of those things that, like, there's no such thing as butter being bad on something, right? Like, humans are programmed for fats and oils to be delicious because they're necessary and they dump dopamine in your brain, right? So, like, I'm sure if you melted a stick of butter and dipped a strawberry or orange into it, it would be super delicious. I have no doubt of that. Because that's just how butter works, right? Like there's very few things. I'm trying to think of anything you could add butter to that would decrease from it. The only thing I think that would be gross with butter would be water. Like if you tried to add butter to water, that would probably be pretty gross. But outside of that, like I'm pretty sure butter spaghetti, yep. Butter noodles, yep. Butter on fruit, why not? Butter on cake, yep. Like, that's the nature of butter. Butter exists to be delicious. Which is why I don't put it on anything, because I'm losing weight, and butter is the opposite of weight loss, so, you know, vegetables, I just air fry them. Boom, they're crispy, don't need butter. If I need my vegetables to have a little bit more flavor, hot sauce. Put some Tabasco on your Brussels sprouts, delicious. Put Tabasco on your broccoli, delicious. Put Tabasco on your cucumbers, delicious. Boom, low calorie, good for your health, doesn't add a ton of garbage to it. Hot sauce is a weight loss hack. Your rice too bland? You can make your rice taste delicious by adding a bunch of butter and seasoning to it. It'll be good. You can add a bunch of soy sauce to it, but that's so heavy and all sorts of other things. You know what's not heavy in calories? Tabasco on that rice. It adds maybe 20 calories and all the flavor in the world. Salsa's another hack for that. Bland, boring rice? Dump some salsa in it. Boom. Delicious, low calorie. Your burrito not too tasty? Salsa. Boom. Low calorie. Delicious. Is your broccoli disgusting? Salsa. Boom. Delicious. Cremators did okay to the small guys, but not the crushers. Okay. So not fire. Butter on rice. Oh yeah, people do that all the time. Put butter on rice.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters.
Okay, let's try once again. We're gonna try something different then.
Orbit synchronized.
We're gonna find the thing that works against these crushers. We're gonna crush the crushers. We're gonna do it. Oh, you know what? What about the variable? Maybe the variable will crush the crushers. We're gonna try the anti-material rifle is what we're gonna try against the crushers. Maybe that will do it. No, actually, if we're going to use the anti-material rifle, let's swap to the coyote. Alright. Let's see if the sniper rifle can doom these guys. My favorite breakfast. Under 500 calories. I take some soy tofu chicken nuggets. So a hunk of tofu. And 2 hash browns. One potato, 2 hash browns. And then you just drown that in salsa. Boom, all the flavors. I don't need any oils. I don't need any fats. I don't need any extra flavoring. Some potatoes, some tofu, salsa. Boom. Perfect breakfast. Perfectly balanced. Alright, crushers. Prepare to meet your doom.
Deploying SOS beacon. Calling down a sentry. Requesting advanced weaponry. Backpack inbound. Requesting advanced weaponry. Backpack inbound. Requesting sentry.
Woo! Okay. We dodged some lightning. We've got our rifle. Alright. Broccoli isn't bad. I'm pretty sure it's juicy and tastes good. Movies just make broccoli sound... Okay, here's a fun fact of the day. Did you know, in the movie, is it Inside Out, the movie, the Feelings movie, in Inside Out, Riley hates broccoli and they put the broccoli on the pizza. Did you know in other countries they actually edited that so that it would be different foods depending on where you're at? So if you watch that movie in Japan, for example, it's not broccoli because kids in Japan tend to like broccoli, but apparently they really, really hate green peppers. So if you watch the localization of that movie, she actually hates green peppers and not broccoli. So that movie localized into a bunch of different places. That is a fun little fact. Same thing if you watch Zootopia. The host of the news channels in Zootopia change depending on what country you're in to represent, like in China it's a panda, in Canada it's a moose. So it's really interesting to see those little localization changes. Okay, the AMR does not rock these crushers either. So that is another failed experiment. Pampushka are traditional Ukrainian yeast bread rolls that are pillowy on the inside, golden crisp on the outside, famously doused in garlic butter. Yeah, that sounds amazing. That sounds good, 100%. You know what else is delicious that I would have never in a million years thought was delicious, but I've become addicted to it, is bibimbap. Okay, so the AMR, so if you can knock their helmet off with one shot, and you can blow their head off with a second. So the AMR does do works against crushers, but you've got to be able to sit there and be accurate, and that's tough, right? Being accurate is tough. So AMR does work against the crushers. I don't think it's my favorite, but it does function.
Safe backup en route.
Alright, what do we got over here?
Tactical asset near your
A
location.
LiDAR station. Yes, please. Arc thrower. Boring.
Hostile threat level high. Deploying SEAF to support.
I had to sit for 4 hours yesterday again. Iron infusion. That's the worst. Yeah, that sounds awful. 100%. Not jealous of you for that at all.
Calling down a sentry!
Sending down sentry. Hostile threat level high. Deploying SEAF to support.
Alright, the SEAF is coming. Oh, hello there. Okay, yep, that works. 2 shots to blow their helmet off, and 1 shot to...
I'm on it.
There we go.
Mission map updated. Outpost destroyed.
That is accurate. Nothing. That is accurate. I look like a ball with arms and legs. I am definitely, that it is one of those things I am thankful for, that I never will have to go through pregnancy. The body dysmorphia, the body horror stories, all that, definitely. I definitely understand why so many people are not excited to be pregnant.
Reinforcements on the way.
I definitely do also enjoy those videos people play where they buy like the pregnancy pouch thing and make their husbands try and walk around and do their everyday stuff with the giant pregnancy belly adapter thing. I do enjoy those videos. I am hoping.
Quit outpost.
I don't know if Emmy's watching right now. I am hoping one of the things I secretly hope for when she gets pregnant is, you know, she always makes fun of my weird food that I make. I hope that her pregnancy cravings make her crave some weird food so that we can share in the weird food. I hope that's one of the things that her pregnancy cravings gives her, weird food cravings, so that we can enjoy our weird foods together. Oh, well, I was too close to that one.
Outpost destroyed.
Like, I hope that she wakes me up at 3 a.m. and says, "I want some taco pickles," and I'll say, "Yeah, let's go put some taco packets in a pickle jar and see what happens. Let's make some taco pickles. Who knows? Maybe that'll be good." I must be the most boring pregnant person because I don't crave weird things at all. There's still time, right? You said there's still like 3 or 4 weeks, right? There's still time to get some weird cravings. You keep seeing random facts with detailed descriptions to the point that in school my friends call me Google Boy and make me answer random questions before realizing the question was sarcasm. I understand that 100%. Nothing. I am also a random fact person who often gets tapped for random facts. Could do a mozzarella stick, chocolate chip cookie, make a really bad ice cream sandwich.
Ready to liberate.
Let's see here.
Calling down a sentry.
I can't believe those guys survive a melt-a-mine. Holy cow. 2.5 weeks. All right. Man, that's gone by so fast. I cannot believe. I mean, part of it's because you were teaching for a while there, so we didn't see you for a little while. So, which reminds me, if you weren't aware, there are 20 Fridays left. 20 Fridays until Christmas. So, it's time to start considering your Christmas shopping, y'all, because there are 20 more Fridays until Christmas. So I hope y'all are ready. Oh, hello, Crusher. And there are, I want to say it's 8 Fridays until Halloween, 20 until Christmas. Like we're right there. It's almost Christmas Carol time, y'all. I am so excited for Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. If y'all didn't know, I love Christmas, so I'm also hoping, really hoping, we get our money figured out enough that when Christmas comes around, I really hope we can sponsor a family for Christmas again. Last year, Emmy and I put together our money and we bought a family that didn't have money for Christmas. We bought them a Christmas tree, we bought them an entire Christmas dinner, and we bought their 3 kids Christmas presents. We bought them Switch games, we bought them My Hero Academia, we bought them movies, we bought them activity books, we bought them educational books, and they had a wonderful Christmas, and I really hope that we can, despite being in massive debt because of all the house projects, I'm hoping we can pool together a couple $100 again this year to sponsor a family, to give someone a Christmas that they couldn't otherwise afford. Exactly, just a few more months until we can play Christmas music and not be judged. That is my favorite time of year. And I'm gonna make the same recommendation I make every year, and people always look at me like I'm absolutely nuts. But give it a try this year. The My Little Pony Christmas album is an absolute bop. I promise. I know it sounds weird, but try listening to the My Little Pony Christmas album. You will not regret it. It is an absolute banger. Fluttershy, Silent Night, amazing. Give it a try.
Join the fray.
Oh, we're bleeding. All right, let's get out of this planet. Let's run. Everybody run. All right, Stalwart, do your thing. Stalwart did not do its thing. It also means Christmas movie time. You know, Miracle on 34th Street. It's a Wonderful Life.
Point me to the enemy.
My favorite are the YouTube channels, the fake fireplaces, cozy, snowy, cafe scenes, instrumental calming Christmas music. I was gonna make one of those. I was gonna make one of those Christmas fireplace movies this year. I just have not gone any place that has a fireplace for me to be able to record an 8K high definition. I definitely need to do that. A very Waffles Christmas. I'm pretty sure with the popularity of Bluey, we're gonna get a Bluey fireplace this year. I feel it in my bones that we're gonna get a Bluey fireplace. The de-escalator ain't the way either. It seems like the AMR is the only thing that hits these guys.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Requesting sentry.
Deploying sentry.
Lay some mines.
Requesting sentry.
Alright, mines put down.
T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds.
1 minute to extract. We're out of here. We're gonna do it. We are gonna live. I also heard Invader Zim is getting a reboot. I can't wait. I hope they have lots of good memes. Scared of beans, Space Boy. Love that.
Back empty.
Kablamo! I was watching a YouTube video yesterday about Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo is one of those things that I can't believe it was shown on Cartoon Network, but you know, Johnny Bravo, as far as I remember, was a pretty fun cartoon. We need a Johnny Bravo reboot, I feel like. Man, I'm pretty. I love the way he's like, hoo ha hoo. Hello, 911. There's a handsome guy in my mirror. Oh wait, that's just me. My favorite episode was when Johnny Bravo went on a date with a deer, though. That was peak television. Johnny Bravo meets the furries. it. Do the monkey with me. You know, everyone's doing those TikToks with like the my sleep paralysis demon, but if it was Britney Spears or something, maybe I should make one of those. Me with my sleep paralysis demon, but it's just Johnny Bravo. You know, you wake up in the corner, it's like, do the monkey with me. Man, I'm pretty. And check my pecs. There was also that really weird episode where, like, you find out that his hair gel is made with Pop's chili, and so he's stealing Pop's chili to make his hair stand up in his famous pompadour. I could see the autocannon shredding. I could see that one, especially in like fully automatic. I could see that one. All right. Johnny Bravo walked so Brock could run. All right, y'all. I gotta go get ready for work, unfortunately. So Warhammer Bond was a lot of fun today. Warhammer Bond was great, but I gotta go get ready for work now. So let's end with our prayer as always. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Lord, thank you for this blessed day, and thank you for all that you do for us. We continue to pray for all the victims of war, all the people who are going without food, water, shelter, fuel, medicine, all the things they lack. Lord, help them. We pray for our priests that they may have a reprieve from the lack of priests as they are called to help their communities and running short-staffed and ragged. Lord, help to give them strength and help to provide new priests so that this shortage may end. Lord, I pray for your hand in my book as I continue to try and write my book. Lord, help me to thoughtfully pray on my book and ensure that everything I say, everything that I write is pleasing to you and brings people closer to you. And finally, as always, we pray for the souls in purgatory, the souls who have been forgotten, the souls who have no one left to pray for them. Lord, help them. All this we pray in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. All right, everyone, that does it for me today. Thank you for hanging out as always. If you're new here, I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so we'll be back at it Friday morning with a stream. As always, it was a pleasure to spend my day with you and chat with you all. Thank you for making it a good day. Go and have a blessed day, and we will see you again on Friday.